Hi collective, it's Shania. Let's get a quick late night, early morning reading. $13 on the clock. I saw the death card at the end of the bottom of another deck, but I decided not to use that deck. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. $44 on the clock. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe. Okay, collective, let's see what's happening. We're going to use Path of Shadows Oracle cards as well as my deck, okay? Maybe this will make it like a little late night spooky effect, okay? A late night spooky effect, collective. Alright, collective, let's see what's happening. Archangel Michael, how are you? Archangel Michael, show me. Top and bottom, what's going on? What do we need to be aware of? Current energy. Show us something spooky. Ooh, collective. Self-doubt is quite spooky. Oh, she's very pretty, isn't she? She has beautiful facial features. She looks like a good person to me. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't look like she's wearing a mask to me. I just saw 212 on the clock. She looks like a genuine person. She looks like she has a good heart. 222 on the clock, collective. Okay, now I don't know who this is out there with this loud car. Okay? But I get authenticity. She just lacks confidence, right? Even though looking at her, collective, you would think she's one of the most confident people in the world, right? What's that card in that deck? What does it say? Some of the strongest people are the ones who stayed up crying all night or something, okay? This is sort of what I get from her, right? I feel like this person, she puts on a persona in the public, right? At a certain level, right? But there's this self-doubt that she feels at home with this person, right? I still feel like she's authentic, okay? I just feel like the self-doubt is like 333 on the clock, an Achilles heel of some sort. Okay, maybe this might have to do with relationships, I feel, love. Okay, and this may have been done by design in this woman's life. I just got a tap on my left ovary, collective confirmation, okay? Okay, yeah. But I feel she's a very beautiful person. I feel that she's very thoughtful. There could be some writing abilities here, right? Writing skills, because I can see that she reflects a lot, okay? Okay, forgive me, collective. But I see that she spends a lot of time in self-reflection, okay? So I feel there's a deep sense of awareness, okay? Yet, I feel like as it relates to her in her social life and her romantic life, this is where the self-doubt creeps into her life. Okay, and in some ways I think this makes sense. I don't know why I'm spending all this time on this, okay? But in some ways this makes sense because this is the way that misogynists use to come in and infiltrate strong women, the foundations, okay, that we have built for ourselves and our families, right? Our children, right? And there's a reflection over there in the mirror. To me, the reflection looks off a little, just a little bit. It's almost undetectable. I just saw 544 on the clock. There's something a little off about the reflection. It seems to be doing something slightly different, collective. You see it? Than what she's doing in terms of the angle of the face and the eyes. It looks like her face is looking straight down. Slightly at a tilt, at a slight tilt with her eyes straight down in the mirror reflection. But on the actual image, she has a slight cast to the side, okay? So that's significant. There's something there. And maybe that also speaks to the offitness, okay, if that's the word, collective, right? In terms of looking at this person, right, this young lady, and you're just thinking like, oh, she just has the world. She has everything going for her, right? And wow, when she's out around people, she's probably very confident or appears that way in every way, right? In every area of life. Yeah. So it is a mask in a sense, right? But I feel like she's... Let's go, collective. There's something here that's off in terms of that aspect of her life. And I feel like it's in the romance area. All right, we're going to read that in just a second. Let's get the bottom cards. Bottom of the deck, we have a vampire, collective. Maybe this is a double side of herself. Oh my goodness. Maybe that's why I saw that offitness in the reflection, collective. Maybe this vampire is almost like her ultra ego state, collective, because it sort of looks like the same woman, man. Unless she got a twin or something. Sort of looks like the same woman. But the complexion's different. Maybe when she goes into this vampiric stage, right? She gets pale. Maybe when she doesn't get the energy or the blood that she needs, collective. Now this is taking a huge turn. Or maybe she has a twin. I'm getting that vibe. Maybe that is the ultra ego, or maybe in this case it's the alter ego, ALTER, as opposed to ultra, right? Because I feel like that alter ego takes it into a different place. Okay, whereas though I feel like ultra ego is tapping into like your superpowers and things like that, right? Okay, this is important. I feel like she wants to tell her story, collective. Let's put this little crystal up there. It's a little baby, collective. See the baby? Collective. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I feel like she has a huge story to tell, and I'm saying that it's the same woman, because look at her nose, the bridge on her nose. It's the same. Okay? And the lips, the jawline, the facial. Okay? Unless there's a twin out here. It could be a twin. But I feel like that twin has to do with this alter ego. Okay? This other side. Maybe there was a side of her that was suppressed. Okay? Even though she may have, didn't want for anything growing up. Okay? Maybe her family, I feel like they were well off. Okay? In some way. All right, y'all, let me get some water. Let's pull the other cards and then we'll read. Bottom of the deck, collective, USA, okay? All right. I'm also getting Harpy vibes as well, okay? Show me this card, self-doubt. What we got? If we can get a name, that'd be great. Oh my goodness, what the hell is that card doing? Oh, the deck is upside down. Okay, we gotta turn this up. What the hell is going on out here, collective? What in the world? Oh my goodness, and oh snap at the bottom of the deck. Oh snap is right. I just saw 1033 a couple seconds ago on the clock. Show me this card. All right, that's a lot. This is gonna be a quick read, y'all. Hopefully. Y'all, what is going on? I keep turning the deck upside down. Let me see. Yeah, I've got all the cards upside down. Y'all, something strange is going on out here, okay? Alright, but we have at the bottom of this deck, these ancestors racking up bodies, okay? Y'all, give me a second. Let me pause. I think I might have to blow my nose. Excuse me. Give me a second. Alright, collective, I'm back. Thank you. As I was paused, I feel like there may have been some sort of childhood abuse here, okay? Because I feel like this is what has caused this fracture in the personalities, okay? And like I said, I feel like this was planned, okay? Because that's a way that they achieve control over many of us. I believe that's one of their strategies. And that's why they traumatize us as young people, okay, in hopes that we'll never excuse me, collective, never ever get it together, okay? All right, let's read. Let me move these over a little bit. We have self-doubt. In shadows deep, fears and doubt creep, a specter haunting where courage sleeps. Okay? So I feel like there's a sleeping giant inside of this woman in some way. In shadows deep, fears and doubt creep. Okay? So when she's alone, I feel, right? When she's not around in the social club or hanging out with people, when she gets home and she looks in the mirror, that's when all her fears and, those self-doubts come up. And those things that she feels like false truths about oneself, right? Maybe she just has to work on herself. We all do. But she's allowing that feared 1313 on the clock to become a monster of some sorts, okay? I feel like it has become a monster. I don't know if she's turned into a serial oofer or what. Hopefully not, collective, okay? Let's see, okay? What does it say again? In shadows deep, fears and doubt creep, a specter haunting, okay? So I feel like that's her reflection. Looking back at herself, she sees that something's not right about that reflection, collective, that it's not quite her, okay? Maybe like that movie, I didn't see it, but Them or Us or one of those things, right? Where courage sleeps, okay? And I feel this is what's suppressing a side of herself that's turned into a possibly a monster now, a vampire of some sorts, okay? Let's read the bottom card here. It says, vampire, in the night's embrace, where desires ignite, my hunger keeps consuming all in sight. Okay, yeah, I feel like this self-doubt and whatever, I feel like she went through some sort of suppression as a child and oppression, right? Maybe she was in a rich family or something, in a family where they felt like women should just be seen and not heard, really, right? And I feel like, and who knows, it may have been even more severe abuse, collective. Forgive me, okay? But I feel like this has caused her to suppress a side of herself, her dark side. And now it's taken on a life of its own. But no one would ever know, okay, collective? 1455 on the clock. No one would ever know Okay, and who knows, she's probably racked up a lot of bodies. Okay, collective, that's what I'm getting, collective. Even though she started off, but she is innocent in this way, this image of her. But when she gets into the vampiric stage, you got something else on your hands, collective. But it says ancestors racking up bodies. Maybe the ancestors sent this woman, okay? Or maybe the ancestors are occupying her at this time, collective. We're talking about a possible occupation, collective, okay? All right, show me the self-doubt. Yeah, this is what I saw, collective. What the hell is going on here? What does this have? Well, we did talk about romantic life, right? Unless she's possibly, you think she's possibly transgender. Okay. But this card says erectile dysfunction, limp noodle, collective. Or maybe her man has a limp noodle and it causes her self-doubt for some reason. Oh, maybe her man having a limp noodle, maybe he hasn't told her that he has erectile dysfunction. And she just feels like it's her. He's not attracted to her anymore. Okay? Or maybe he knows she turns into a vampire at night. Okay? Or maybe this is a twin, collective. But something's going on with this and it's not funny, forgive me, collective, who may experience this, okay? Okay, forgive me. All right. But there are ways, I believe, to help and heal and correct situations like this, right? But it just takes time and knowledge, okay? But I do believe one of the major issues of erectile dysfunction is overuse, collective, okay? Forgive me. Overuse, right? There's a science to how many times I believe a man should ejaculate in a month, collective. Okay, I know it's definitely not over 3 or 4. 4 is probably too much. Okay, and most people are like 4. Yeah. Okay, you're losing your essential life force. Okay, and some men, they know how to control it, right? And even though they're having relations with their wife or their girlfriend or whatever, right? They don't release. Okay, and that's the way to go, from my understanding. Okay, I mean, not to say there aren't times when you should, right? But yeah, I feel like this is a problem. A whole bunch of forgive me, collective, excessive ejaculation, collective. Okay, this is what this is, I believe. But I don't know what this has to do with her. Okay, unless it's what I just said. He's making her feel like she's the reason why he's experiencing, like limp noodles, limp noodleism or whatever, collective. Okay, show me erectile dysfunction. Collective, forgive me, okay? Y'all know I'm silly, okay? My male collective, forgive me, okay? It's nothing. Oh my Lord, was that the devil? I knew I saw it. And he flew out on the floor like this. This could be the reason why somebody's experiencing erectile dysfunction. I don't know. Maybe someone's devilistic, or maybe someone has the devil on them, or with the devil, collective. I don't know why these cards would come out here with this young lady over here, collective. Okay, where did this card come from, collective? I have no idea where this card came from. Maybe I just moved it over there. I probably did, collective. Y'all, let's get our mystery card. That right there is the mystery card. I hope you can hear me. Mystery card. Mystery, mystery, mystery card. Mystery card. Mystery card. Okay, collective. I got that out. I feel so much better now. Y'all, give me one more minute. Let me pause 1 more second. Forgive me. All right, collective. Thank you. All right, let's get back to this. Okay. I don't know why it's taking me so long. Okay, collective. Okay, but there's a Satan worshiper here. Okay, I don't know if it's her or if this is her with the erectile dysfunction, collective. And there's Satan. I don't know, collective, but this is important, okay? This is important. Maybe this indicates some sort of sex magic as well, collective. Forgive me. Y'all need to talk up louder. It's just late. Okay? It's late early. Alright, let's see. What was I clarifying? These are clarifying this, I believe. Maybe this one. Yeah, this one was the bottom card, I believe, for this one. Something like that, collective. One of them is the bottom card. Oh my goodness, collective. What the hell is this? Wow. What is this, collective? I forgot I even wrote this card. Your father will succumb to HIV. Okay? Y'all, and I know different readers, we write different cards, okay? And based on the things we've been through, okay? And the things that, that we know regarding the situations and the people that's coming for us, right? Or whatever. We have different reasons why we write certain cards, okay? And different readers, you'll find, I believe, that we get caught up or we seem like we're hung up on a particular aspect, okay? And it may be because like some readers, you'll see how a lot of times they're talking about this is a baby. Everything seems like, it's a baby, right? Or everything seems like somebody got you in a false marriage, right? Or everything seems like, every time you turn around, there's gang stalking going on. Like, get on my channel, there's always gang stalking, okay? But yeah, this is something that just came to me one day, okay? And I don't usually write cards like this, okay? So I don't know. And I have so many people in my energy, right? Yeah, I don't know, collective. And I don't know when all this shit is going to end, okay? It's all these Satan. And I wrote this card because I believe this about my father, whoever he is, okay? And I just wanted to see if it would ever come out, okay? So I don't know if this is someone that, yeah. Let's see, collective. I'm just running my mouth a lot in this video. Okay, but something definitely has to do with this, okay? And a sexually transmitted disease, okay? It could very well be this because that's what the card says, okay? And as a result, this man is experiencing erectile dysfunction, collective. I feel like this man, this father, someone's father, okay, is a Satan worshiper. And I feel like they've done a lot of horrible things in their life, okay? Hurt a lot of people, okay? And I feel like, and I just had a tap on my left ovary, collective, okay? But I feel like they were just wicked. They just went around hurting people sexually. And who knows, maybe this, oh my goodness, this is the woman's father, collective. This is probably why I spoke about childhood, okay? I believe this is this woman's father. And he's a Satan worshiper, therefore she's picked up certain traits, okay? Maybe she really wanted to be a good person, right? In terms of every aspect of her life. But growing up in a family where your father's a Satan worshiper and possibly doing sex magic all your life, and I get like when she was younger, forgive me, collective, I feel like this is what was done to her, okay? So I feel like this is some sort of karma, okay? But now this woman is a vampire, possibly, right? This is the other side as a consequence of growing up in a Satan-worshipping household, collective. Collective, this is so crazy. I don't know what's going on out here or why it's coming out like this, okay? This is someone's father, collective. All right, show me the bottom. Balance is needed. And maybe this whole situation is bringing about some balance. I feel like this is someone who suffered from a sex addiction. It was 24:33 on the clock, collective. This is crazy. All right. Yeah, and like when I was saying about the different readers who talk about different things, right? And it seems like, you know, it's always coming out in the reads, okay? And mine is with my father and my mother collective, okay? Because this is a part of the search, okay? It just makes no sense that at this age I still don't know who my parents are, okay? At some point I will do some sort of DNA thing, but I don't trust that. I just really don't, okay? I've never trusted it, okay? And these people have been trying to clone me for a long time. I don't think they were able to do it, okay? But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe there's another one of me out there, or a fake one, okay? I know I have a lot of copycats, okay? But collective, this ain't about me. All right, let's go. All right. It could be. I don't know. This could be my father, so to speak. All right. As well, okay, collective, let's clarify each one, okay, because this is interesting. I feel like this is a way that, like, divine intervention, and this person is being balanced out, okay? Show me the Satan worshiper. I feel like this is this woman's father, and that's why she has so much self-doubt and possibly fear, okay? But I feel like he took good care of her materialistically wise, because that was a part of his image to the world, okay? He can't be walking around like the man and his daughter walking around looking all raggedy, okay? Show me the Satan worshiper. All right, let's take this. Show me this erectile dysfunction. I think we did, oh, this was it, right? Show me this one. No, show me this too, Archangel Michael, please. You are healing in the reverse, pretty much, collective, okay? No healing. Show me this. Your father will succumb to HIV. Binary code, collective. That's an interesting response. Some sort of code. This might be the intervention, divine intervention, but the code is like it's like a spiritual code, like a patch in the computer system, right? Where they have repair patches. I forget what they call it, and updates, like, but really a repair patch. And it's like the code or the formula was entered into the big computer collective against his father. Show me balance is needed. Collective, I wonder who my mother and father is for real, okay? This is just a crazy, you know I'm gonna have to write a book about this shit, okay? Or who knows, because I always wanted to do stand-up comedy, okay? One day, who knows, I might do that, okay? And we have this in the reverse. You can't handle this backfire, okay? I don't think they can handle it, collective. I don't care if it's in the reverse, okay? I don't feel like they can handle this. Yeah, they can't handle this father, collective. Why is this daughter here? I feel like we're talking about, and I feel like it's a daughter, but it's possible she was one of the people he was hanging out with. I heard the fish do something over there. I don't know why these fish are still up swimming around like it's the middle of the day, collective. All right, let's go. Satan worshiper. I feel like it's his father. And the daughter got into it based on his father. Ali, something like that. Ali. Okay. Thank you for the name. Ali likes to play basketball, okay, when he's not worshiping Satan, collective. And we have Darnell, okay. Wow, this is crazy. All right, collective. And I feel like these people, whatever's going on out here, people can't handle this backfire, okay? Damn. Let's see. Yo, this could be, wow, I don't know, collective. All right, let's see. Erectile dysfunction, lip noodle. I'm feeling like somebody can't heal themselves, okay, from this disease, okay? And I do feel like all things can be healed. You know, if the Creator deems it so, then therefore it will be so, right? But yeah, I feel like it's been called. The Creator's like, no. Based on, I feel like the way someone's lived their life, okay? And the things I feel like they've done to hurt other people is the key. All right, show me. Something about cigarettes, okay? Maybe they smoke cigarettes too. And maybe they stopped cigarettes though, okay? But I feel like all these things are affecting this person's health and their psyche, okay? Show me erectile dysfunction. Yeah, this person has no protection, collective. My goodness. Bad step in the reverse. Protects the home, banisher of evil spirits and diseases, fertility, and childbirth. Yet this father has no protection from disease of any sorts, okay? I'm getting like they're immune. Somebody's immune system's been like stripped down, okay? And I feel like this is divine intervention though, karma, for what this person's done. We're going to try to figure out some of the things that they've engaged in, okay? Just a little bit. Show me. Your father will succumb to HIV. Binary code, yes, no, frequency. I feel like a code, a patch, a formula was placed in the matrix for this father, okay? And it's chasing him down, collective. The show must go on. Wow, collective. I feel like somebody lived a cold life, okay, in terms of how they handled other people. That's why the divine is being real cold out here, collective. Damn, show must go on. Like put the code in, let the code go and infect the system or whatever. I don't know, collective. And then clear it out. I don't know, clean it out, wipe the virus off and keep it moving. Or, you know, just go in and locate this particular individual. Balance is needed. I feel like this is how this situation is being balanced out. Okay, this shouldn't be too long, collective. 32:24 on the clock. USA, right? Wow, USA came back out. Balance is needed. So this person is definitely in the USA, collective. The slander. Okay, so this is what they've done. They slandered possibly the daughter, maybe. I don't know. Or they slandered some woman. Maybe this is a woman they were dealing with. And let's see what the slander is, collective. All right, let's keep this one out here because they obviously cannot handle this backfire. Okay, and they have hiding criminal ties in the reverse, okay? And I think this is what the backfire is about. And this is why, and I see you in the reverse. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this deck. All right, so I feel like there's exposure, okay? Exposure according to whatever these lies are. But I feel like it has something to do with sex as well, okay? Because there's erectile dysfunction out here and HIV, right? And not healing, okay? But this came out quick, okay? So this is a major part. Show me this slander. What were these lies about? Please. Okay, those flipped all over the place. All right. Your ancestor said time is up. For the slanderer. It says Tibetan practice of Chode facilitates complete fearlessness, rapid spiritual growth, and severing of cords and attachments, okay? And this is associated with Troma Nagmo, the Black Wrathful Lady collective, okay? Yeah. What the hell did they say, collective? The hell did these people say? Ops falling like duck pins, collective. So this may not just be one person, okay? Wow, this is crazy. Maybe, like I did say in the beginning, a possible sex cult, right? Y'all, these people are just in trouble, especially this father's out here, okay? Anubis loves me because I am just in the reverse. It's just a lot of reversals here, okay? Something to do with, wait a minute, was that reversed? Yeah, it was reversed. I just put these out here, please. Yo, wait a minute. Look at this deck. Because the deck is in the reverse. How does the deck keep turning in the reverse, collective? All right, let's put Anubis back in here. And we'll see. I don't know. Something's out of sorts, okay? Things aren't flowing the way that we expected them to, okay? Or somebody expected them to, okay? Something's off sorts, okay? The same way like this picture. Something's off, okay? And I can feel it. Some things are off in this reading as well, okay? So that's significant. Okay. Show me this card. Why is the Tibetan practice of Chod here? Well, I don't know. It's just different cards just flipping back and forth in the deck. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I did this. Show me this Tibetan practice of Chod. Why is it here? The Chod. All right, let's get the, oh, goodness. Oh, Archangel Michael. You see what I'm doing? Okay, this is the secret society, possibly. Collective. I don't know. Let's see. There's a story, a movie on the Knights of Templar, or documentary on, I don't know if it's Prime or Tubi or one of those. And I kept saying I'm going to watch it. I want to watch it here. Okay, let's see. Because like I said, I do believe they had some credit with the preserving tarot. I've said that before, right? Yeah, we got the Empress out here. This is what they did. They slandered the Empress is what I feel. The enemy fears the Empress. She is the wild card. We're not going to take that out, though. But I feel like there was some sort of, this father was involved in a devil-worshipping sex cult or something. Collective, okay? Let's see. And I feel like he was a very abusive man, okay? Very abusive to this daughter, okay? All right. What was I pulling these cards for? Tibetan practice of Chod. Timothy, okay, collective. We got Al, we got Timothy, okay? Show me. Oh, snap in the reverse. Okay. Collective. Now, these people have been caught, okay? And I don't know, like in this sex cult, it could be many people succumbing to this disease, collective. But put your names where they go, okay? We do have a divine feminine or someone who's in their energy out here, okay? Maybe they're comparing the vampire lady to divine feminine. I don't know, collective. Okay, it's not for me to judge. Okay? But yeah. But put the names where they go, okay? I do feel like there was more than one person involved here. Slandering and Tibetan practice of Chod, collective. This likes to come out. Warriors Ford, PA, okay? Y'all in my throat. Give me a second. And in this state, okay, this is where one reading, it was, and since then, nothing else has come out. I mean, in terms of, but the connection was made was that there was a celebrity serial oofer there, collective. Okay. All right, show me Tibetan practice of Chod. It's too late for the rest of them. But you got a chance to make a change. Wow. Okay. I'm getting like maybe they're talking to this daughter who has these vampiristic tendencies. Maybe there's some sort of mercy being shown to her, okay? Because of the type of family that she grew up in, household, right? And it's like it's not her fault, right? And I feel like I said that she wants to be good. But there's these tendencies, these things that come up in her because who knows, maybe she's been being fed blood her whole childhood life, collective. Forgive me, collective, okay? All right, let's go. We're about to go. Why is this Knights Templar here, okay? Show me something about this Knights Templar. Okay, but they did this. These were criminal ties, okay? But they were slandering you, right? Maybe we'll get something on this criminal ties real quick, too. And maybe they were doing sex magic over people. Who knows? They probably done everything you could possibly think of, collective, okay? Show me Knights Templar. But they slandered the Empress. I feel like this is what's causing a lot of this divine intervention. Because a lot of empresses and emperors are going to get their justice real soon, collective. Show me these criminal ties. Okay, but angelic protection at the bottom of the deck. Y'all forgive me, I'm off, okay? I don't know. That flipped in the reverse. Alright, show me. Okay. Alright, y'all, I feel like something's happening. Something's going to happen. Something's always happening. Start storing essential items. Food, water, staples, and canned goods. First aid kits, lime, blankets, batteries, candles, matches, etc. Okay? So that's a warning, I feel, okay? I feel like that's a warning, collective. Let's see. Maybe it's a side note. Hiding criminal ties. What is that? Waning moon. I feel like something's over for some of these people, collective. Something they did in the 90s. This card comes out a lot too. I think this is the property card, stolen property card. Show me what happened in the 90s. What did these people do with his father? Held for ransom, collective. Wow. And it fell out here on start storing essential items, collective. Interesting. I don't know. They held somebody for ransom back in the 90s. Okay, because this would be like maybe they were out somewhere. They held them out in a cabin or I don't know. I don't know, collective, or the underground place or something. I don't know. Bottom of the deck. Did I get the bottom of the deck? No, I didn't. Collective, we definitely have a secret society. Okay? It says Jesuits, founded by the Saint Ignatius Loyola, member of Society of Jesus, a Roman Catholic order of priests. Okay? And I feel like that's associated with this Knights Templar. Okay? And this is what I pulled this for, I think. Okay, maybe they held somebody for ransom. Maybe they held this woman for ransom. Maybe he held his daughter for ransom. I don't know. Maybe this isn't his daughter at all. Okay? Because the fish did jump at one point, right? But but he's someone's father. Okay? Wow, this is crazy. I feel like they turned this woman like this. Okay? We're going to get a clarifier on her. Alright, Knights Templar. Show me. Steel sharpens steel. Collective. There's some sort of intellect here. And some. Now see, with this card, my intentions was for high vibrationalism, okay? Like, you know, if you want to be a basketball player, a good basketball player, you're not going to hang out and play with, not necessarily, right, with tennis players, right? The best thing would be to play with good basketball players, right? You know what I'm saying? So if you would like to be more fiscally responsible, then you hang around people that are into fiscals, right? Collective? Let's see. Nice Templar. Y'all, I don't have a clue what the hell's going on here. Knights Templar, steel sharpens steel, and sickle salt collective. Archangel Michael, help me, Archangel Michael, to crack these codes, okay? What's that steel sharpens steel? I wanted a reason for maybe the Knights Templar are just the ones a part of this Jesuits, okay? And they're still coming for this. Something to do with the sickle cell, and we got blood here, okay? And then we have the HIV collective. Come on, there's something about blood. Sickle cell anemia. Wow, this is the slander collective too. And this woman sort of looks like this woman, but she has a broader nose, okay? But Marie is at the bottom of the deck, okay? This says steel sharpens steel, okay? I will get back what you stole from me, okay? So this is something else they've stole, okay? They told lies and they've stolen. And maybe all these people are the people that were working with the father. Who knows? This could be her father. And maybe they did this to her. Okay? Maybe this is a copycat. Maybe it's not her. Maybe it's a twin of some sort. I don't know. Could be a look-alike. Alright, but we have, I will get back what you stole from me. So something was stolen, right? And this is clarifying Knights Templar. Motorcycle Club Collective. I feel like this people in this club, okay, with this father, they were part of this Knights Templar and with the Jesuits in the Vatican, okay? And unless there's two factions going against one another here. Could be with the steel sharpened steel, okay? When I said about the, you know, then you hook up with people like you or whatever. But maybe two groups within these secret societies. We have the Nia here collective. Alright. Yeah, maybe there's some sort of infighting or something going on collective. But I feel like members of this club and this secret society are, well, I said members of this club. Members, yeah, of the secret society are a part of a motorcycle club as well. Maybe this is the club as well. Okay, maybe they did their own secret society motorcycle club based on some of these teachings that they learned in these organizations, these secret societies, okay? Now, what the hell was that clarifying again, collective? I don't run my mouth so much. Okay, but did I get the sickle cell? Or did I turn these? Oh, yeah, I turned it over, but collective, I'm all over the place, I'm telling you. All right, so I will get back what you stole from me, okay? Also clarified with the sickle cell anemia with drummer. Somebody plays the drums. And it says, stop lying, you never slept with me, collective. That drummer could be that Warriors Ford, PA. Because I talked about that celebrity, okay? But somebody lied saying they slept with somebody, okay? There's something about this, collective. Maybe they lied and said that you gave this to them or whatever. I don't know, collective. All right, stop lying. I feel like the truth is coming out, though. Something about Marie. Let's put it out there. Or Mary, however you say it. Show me the sickle cell. Is this what I clarified before? Collective, I can't remember. Show me this. Stop lying, I never slept with you. Why is that here? It's part of the slander. Anything else you want us to know about it? Y'all, I said this video was going to be short. Let's see. Day to Day Collective. I feel like your ancestors, because the ancestors of racking up bodies came out, okay? And it fell out here on her. Stop lying. I never slept with you, okay? So I feel like whoever this is, this person's ancestors, it could be this woman, I don't know. But the ancestors are coming in and wiping out possibly a whole secret society collective for messing around with their relative, their kith and kin, okay? All right, so I feel like someone exposed the situation somehow, some way. Sickle cell anemia. Show me that again if I haven't seen it before. Why is that here? Why is it important? Highly protected and highly connected in the reverse. Maybe someone has sickle cell collective in the thicket. I feel like that's why it's important. Someone has sickle cell anemia, okay? Possibly this father, okay? And maybe this is, I don't know. It's important. Show me this held for ransom, okay? Damn, suffering and ignorance, y'all. So there's a lot of pain and suffering out here, collective. Okay? Anubis loves me because I'm just. I feel like they're speaking of the Empress when that card came out. Okay? Yeah. Yo, somebody's on their basing as well, okay? Using base. I feel like these people are really suffering in ignorance, okay? It's the real low vibrational energy. Wow, y'all. That's crazy. Show me the self-doubt. Why is this woman here? I feel like it's his daughter. Procrastination. The tickling, like my throat is tickling. The tickling of the clock distracts me from the fact that my worst enemy hides in my mind. Yeah, this person's really, really in some sort of mental turmoil and anguish, okay? And maybe it's because they turn into a vampire when the clock like strikes 12 or something, collective. I mean, that's enough to get you a little unnerved about yourself, right? Yeah, the fish just jumped again, collective. Yeah, I feel like that's the two masks. This woman's wearing a mask, okay? Enigma, adaptability, fox, shape shifting, okay? Why is this vampire here? I don't know if this is the man's daughter or this is just somebody's father out here. But this could speak to maybe a woman that's involved in this. I don't know. Show me this vampire. She could have been sent by the ancestors too, though. But let's see. This could be divine intervention. Toad, personal growth, transformation, letting go. Maybe she's been suppressing the vampire in her. And she's like, no more. I'm not going to suppress you. No more. Okay, collective. I don't know. Let's see this card. It's sitting out there. Harpy. I did say something about a harpy vibe early, right? A creature of many guises, in storms I soar, amid virtues and vices, a reflection of life's score. Okay, maybe she got back. This is some sort of even score or something. Who knows? Maybe they did something to this woman. A creature of many guises, yeah. And I think that the harpy is like a bearer, like a bringer of death or something, or the news of a death occurring. A creature of many guises, in the storm's eye soar, amid virtues and vices, a reflection of life's score. So I feel like this is sort of like a Nubis effect. Okay, it's like looking at your virtues as well as your vices, right? And weighing them. But I do believe that this harpy is like a harbinger of passings to come, okay? It's like an omen. Excuse me, y'all. And yeah, especially with this father, but I feel like there's others. There's more to come. I do feel that. All right. Yeah, I feel like they're hitting him in the trigeminal nerve, hitting them where it hurts, okay? And this could also speak to 3 as well, even though there's more names out here. But a collaboration maybe. But it says trigeminal nerve, cranial nerve, responsible for sensory and motor functions, face biting, chewing, okay? This is important, okay? It could be something that people are experiencing something, okay? Show me something about this this person's future. This vampire lady. That's a lot. Do I want this one? Let's keep that as a second mystery card. Knights of Malta collector. I feel like there's some fighting factions here, okay? I don't know, collective, but it says secret society within the Vatican. Maybe the Knights Templar are fighting against the Knights of Malta in some way. I do feel like there's some struggle, internal struggle or something. I don't know what's going on or why they're fighting. Maybe they've been fighting for a long time. I don't know. Alright, now what did I ask y'all? Oh, the outcome, something like that for the vampire lady. These are my confessions. Maybe she's going to confess about the men that she's... Wow, I don't know. Maybe this is the one who came and got this father. Maybe she was sent by the ancestors collective. That could be it. And she was very pretty and appealing. Who knows? Maybe they abused this woman, right? And maybe they sent her around to different parties as if she was some party favor or something. Collective, forgive me, right? And this is her revenge for these people. These are my confessions. Show me. She's going to confess to something. Moth to a flame. I feel like these people are attracted to her this way, okay? Show me. Learn to enjoy the moment. And maybe she's doing this because of the past. Okay, this is an old card, right? And I did say something, I don't know. I feel like she had an unhappy childhood, okay? She may have had a lot of material things, but I don't feel like she had love, real love, okay? Something about a trip. The best trip in your life, okay? What did I say was happening in the future? She's going on a trip, collective. She gonna confess, and I don't know, collective. I don't know, what the hell? What is this moth? Let's clarify these two and keep going and close it out. Okay, she's going on a trip. I don't know about this one. Show me the best trip, collective. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Show me this moth to a flame. Volcanic eruption, okay? I don't know. Moth to a flame. Admiral Byrd, Richard E. Byrd, high-ranking U.S. naval officer and explorer, Antarctica, inner hollow earth. Let me see. Having honor, okay? Maybe these people are attracted to her like this. This is the way she gets her prey, maybe? Maybe they made this woman like cater to like more like elite type of men, so to speak, collective. I don't know. Wealth, riches, and abundance. There's something about that, collective. And maybe this is her way of getting these people back for binding her and like enslaving her. Collective, you gotta be careful. People need to be careful going around looking for people to take advantage of, not knowing that they might be the mark. Okay, collective, like this father, they don't know they might be the mark, okay? But I feel like, I don't feel like she gave this to him, okay? I feel like this father's just been doing a lot of stuff. But it could be the case. It could be the case. Maybe they, the ancestors sent this beautiful, wonderful looking woman in to trick this man so that he can get his karma and possibly give karma to this whole society, okay? Secret society. But it says the best trip in your life. I am that I am, self-awareness, self-acceptance, understanding time is an illusion. Okay, I feel like somehow somebody's going to get honor and wealth as well. Or maybe not honor, who knows, could be with the based on how many people she can get rid of in this society, okay? But I feel like there's something to do with wealth, collective. And I feel like this may come into play because she's becoming more self-aware, okay, in the future. Okay, and maybe this is after this. It could be her father. This man passes, okay? And I feel like this person may have had some wealth. Okay? Something's going on, collective. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to figure it all out here tonight. Because I was nice and wide awoke, but now I'm sleepy, okay? I am that I am. Maybe she said I am that I am a vampire, right? And she's like, yeah, I'm going to accept myself, be myself, and I'm going to take a trip, collective. That's what I'm getting. Because now I'm thinking after her father, if this is her father, right, after he's gone, she can just go on and live her life. She don't have to worry about this man trying to control her life, okay? Yeah, but I feel like she's just accepting that she's a vampire, maybe. Show me the best trip. Did we do the best trip? Y'all, did I clarify the best trip? I think. Was this the best trip? Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute. Let's get this. I see you, Predator. I saw that before, okay? In the reverse. I feel like this father wasn't a good man. Somebody's father, collective. Show me this best trip. I don't think this is a good deck for it. Gorgon. Okay, what does this say? The best trip in my life? Gorgon. The monster they feared. Wow, y'all, she's really accepting herself, okay? Self-awareness, self-acceptance, understanding time is an illusion, okay? So she's time traveling as well, okay? Or this is speaking about her past or something about time, okay? But the best trip ever being clarified by Gorgon. The monster they feared. Now I've become. Still seeking for revenge for my cold heart of stone, okay? So this is some sort of revenge. I feel like your ancestors may have sent this woman possibly to this father of someone's, okay? Or somehow, maybe if this is her father, maybe she slept with a different man in the Coven, right? And maybe there's some down low stuff going on, because I did see something in there, Butt Buddies card in there. I didn't say it right. But, and maybe this is how this whole place got infected of some sorts, right? But maybe she's immune. I feel like she's immune to it. She's used as a vampire. She's used to drinking blood, right? And there's got to be a blood filter system in a vampire, right? Like blood filter gills or something, right? So I'm sure because there's got to be plenty of bad blood that a vampire gets, okay? But I feel like there's some way she's immune to whatever types of blood she gets. And she changes into this vampire, and she's accepting it now, okay? And now she's going on a revenge tour, collective. Okay, because I feel like she's coming out of this state. Okay, it says overthinking. Each thought a labyrinth, endless obscure. There's no peace amidst this self-imposed torture. I feel like she's like, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to be myself. Okay, and she has to accept that she's a vampire now. Okay. I feel like she's a vampire on a mission, collective. All right, let's hurry up and get out of here, collective. It is hot, okay? All right, let's read these cards. And I feel like apps are falling like duck pins, okay? And this is the way the situation's being balanced, okay? Because they've stolen. I'm sure they've stalked, okay? They've done things. I feel like this was a demonic sex cult, collective. And this is a way that this cult is being taken down. I feel courtesy of the ancestors. What did I want to say? Okay, but let's see. Let's go. Gargoyle. Okay, we got a gorgon and a gargoyle. In stone I'm carved, let alone in the cold. Always watching over, protecting stories untold. Okay, this could be some sort of ancestor protector of this woman. I'm getting protecting with this gargoyle, okay? In stone I'm carved, let alone in the cold. Always watching over, protecting stories untold. Maybe she's in the gargoyles. Maybe she has a gargoyle, okay? like statue or something, okay? Maybe she has a real gargoyle. Collective, it is, I am like really sweating, okay? Oh my goodness, it is over an hour, collective. All right, let me see. Gargoyle. Collective, this is this lady, okay? But I feel like she was sent. She doing what she's supposed to do, collective. This is her way to come in and infiltrate these types of organizations, okay? Because they're misogynistic Satan worshipers, right? These men. And because I think all men names came out here, right? And so they probably felt like they were abusing her and they had her, right? Control of her. But she's coming in and with her many guises, okay? And now there's death all around this secret society, collective. But there may be multiple societies here, okay? Secret societies. Okay, so, but there's something going on. Who knows? Maybe one secret society sent this woman to another secret society, okay? And we do have a motorcycle club. But I feel like this binary code is like they cracked the code sending this woman to these people. Because I feel like they've done a lot of bad stuff to people, okay? All right. We all have a different purpose in this world, collective. Okay. All right, show me. Tower don't love me, okay? And she don't love them, and she don't want them to love her, collective, okay? So I feel like she's tricked these people. She tricked them, even though she had self-doubt, okay? But maybe, you know, now that she's in tune with herself, it's like, hey, forget it. I'm going to be who I need to be. And the ancestors are like, hey, we can use you. And her reward could possibly be wealth and riches, collective, and abundance of it. Forgive me, collective, okay? Forgive me. Sacrilegious, violating sacred things, profane, very disrespectful. This is what they've done. I feel slandering the Empress. Let's see what this is. You did the math. That's the second time that came out, okay? So someone figured it out. Show me the sacrilegious. Accept yourself, flaws and all, okay? I feel like this is a part of what this is done, okay? This father possibly, okay? I don't know. This could be like in family type, you know what I'm saying, collective. You know, like incest of some sorts, right? Or molestation, forgive me, okay? But yeah, but I feel like she's accepted herself now. And now she's going on a mission as a vampire to go and handle people who've hurt her, okay? Or who hurt women or something, collective. All right. I don't think I've read anything. Let's keep going, collective. Collective, I guess it's a confirmation of some sort, okay? I don't know. I think that's that creepy cat. That's that creepy cat over there. Collective, Santa Cruz is important, okay? Okay, I forgot where Santa Cruz is. I usually say California, but I think it's something different. I looked it up one day, and I forgot, okay? Okay, but Santa Cruz is important, okay? Maybe this woman is in Santa Cruz. Maybe that's where the trip is going to be. Maybe that's where they took a trip to Santa Cruz. Maybe that's where the next mission is going to unfold. I don't know, collective. But I feel like this woman's on a revenge tour. Okay, doesn't make it right? But I feel like she's on a mission. Maybe somebody's ancestors are consulted with this woman, right? In order to get revenge on people who hurt their family in some way. The Empress, collective. That's the Empress came out here, right? Show me. Read. Okay? Another name. All right. Archangel Michael, any final messages before we close out this read with the mystery cards? Get at me, dog. Bottom of the thing. God damn it. Get at me, dog. Okay. Junebug collective. Okay. I don't know. But balance is being restored, collective. Let's see. Let me see. Get at me, dog. Okay. It's like fighting words or something, collective. Gonna be a fight out here. Paradigm shift. Okay. Everything's changing. This is working. This is divine intervention. Okay. This father. Okay. And this whole situation. This is divine intervention. Bottom of the deck. Firemen in the reverse. I feel like they can't put this fire out, collective. Or firemen could be involved as well, okay? I don't know how this deck just keeps going back and forth, okay? Show me this fireman in the reverse. Why is that here? Newborn, collective. Wow. Could be something about a newborn child. Bottom of the deck. Latoria. Okay, I don't know. Maybe somebody has a baby as well. I don't know, collective. Somehow the baby's involved as well. I'm not going to speak on that, okay? Possibly. Okay. All right, show me one for, or two for Junebug, and then we're going to read the mystery cards and get out. Junebug. The enemy fears the Empress. She's the wild card, collective. Okay? Junebug is the middle name, or, no, it's not. The middle name of the woman who could be my mom is June, okay? Alright, so they're here. So some sort of paradigm like this, collective, is for those who resonate with it, okay? Could be playing out in your life, okay? Where there's some question about who your mom and your father is, okay? And these people are involved in really dark types of societies, okay? Bottom of the deck. Okay, that's enough for me, collective. Going to prison for the rest of their life, okay? So someone's going to prison for the rest of their life, okay? If not more than one person, okay? Let me see one other thing on this father. Archangel Michael, do you have a message for this father? Before y'all get the fuck out of here. I told you that's what it is, collective. My ancestors are a trip, collective. Okay, they just like, look, you want to know, I'm glad you asked a question. Here you go. Okay, down low, don't want people to know they got a tender booty hole, collective. This is what this is about. This is how, so maybe they didn't get it from this woman at all. Maybe she got it from him, collective. And now she's out revenging, if she has it. Either way, even if she has it, it doesn't affect her. I feel, because she's a vampire. Shit. I don't know. Show me this guy. Angelic protection, collective. You're protected from whatever's going on out here, okay? And I feel like this is symbolic of this woman being protected, okay? Even though she's in the mix of all this madness going on out here, okay? Y'all, let's get one on this, okay? I think these names out here, some of them collective. If it's your name, you know what to do with it, okay? Wait a minute, where did these come from, collective? Is this a part of the what was I clarifying? Oh, talking about that father again. Come on, show me. Like it. They like it, collective. This father likes being down low, okay? Now, I don't know how else to say it, okay? They said it for me. Here we go. Coast Guard boarded a suspicious vessel. Maybe this is where they get freaky at. They can't do it on land in the U.S. Maybe they feel more comfortable getting freaky out in the ocean, collective. They get the freak on in the ocean, collective. Show me this vessel that's been boarded, okay? I said boarded or whatever. Law enforcement, collective. I don't know if law enforcement is there. The Coast Guard's coming in, or if law enforcement is involved, okay? Let's see. Bottom of the deck. My tears rain down hellfire on my enemies, okay? I feel like this woman's tears. Okay, I feel like this woman, okay, it's the only woman out here on the board, I think, other than Marie. I saw that name too. All right, but show me this. Oh, those were the mystery cards collective. What the hell is, I told you something's not right tonight. Things are just out of sorts in some way, okay? All right, and you know, because I was going to do a video earlier, but I just couldn't. I don't know. I was tired after a certain point because I've been doing a lot of organizing, right? But yeah, I took the mystery cards away collective. I didn't announce the mystery cards, or did I? Maybe I did. Did I sing about a mystery card? I think I did, collective. Okay, it's time for me to go get some rest, collective. Okay, Archangel Michael, what do we have to say about this law enforcement person? Is this a good law enforcement? I'm so tired of corrupt law enforcement. I don't know what to do, collective. These ancestors racking up bodies, collective. I thought I had the card out here. It's back out again. Balance is being restored. I don't get a good vibe. But maybe this is a good law enforcement person, okay? But collective, you're almost at the finish line, okay? Here we go again with this collective. It's time to grow up, collective. You're not 6 anymore. Collective, if you like the video,